is home to sunshine, Mickey Mouse, and 700 miles of picturesque beaches. In this paradise, there is never a shortage of things to do, and with the carefree lifestyle of Florida, makes each day a little more cheerful than the last. Hey, I'm Veronica Edwards, and I'm a local full-time realtor located right here in Central Florida. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're thinking of moving to Florida, and aren't we all, then go ahead and stick around and find out my 15 things to know before moving to Florida. Florida residents are from all walks of life. Some are local natives, some came here on vacation and loved it so much they decided to stay. We have retirees, we have students, we have surfers, we have hardworking families. The Sunshine State is full of local friendly families and are more than happy to welcome new neighbors. So come on down. Now yes, there are a lot of seniors in Florida. It's a popular destination for retirees due to the warm weather and in part to the retirement tax friendliness. And what I mean by tax friendliness is Florida has no state income tax, which means Social Security, retirement benefits, pensions, income related to IRAs, and 401k are all untaxed. Florida also has no state or inheritance tax, and property and sales tax are close to national marks. Now that doesn't mean young people should scrap the idea of moving to Florida. The state has a lot to offer to people of all ages. In fact, it's a popular destination for millennials who want to become homeowners. Now there's more to Florida's wildlife than just alligators and snakes. I'm sure you heard about the alligator run-ins and the snakes hidden under people's porches and whatnot. But we also have a wide variety of beautiful turtles, tropical birds, we have manatees, we have all kinds of wildlife critters. And if you're an outdoor enthusiast, you'll encounter several along your journeys. Now the party scene is big, but it's not everywhere. Just like the seniors are not just everywhere. We have a mixed variety of folks living in Florida. Now down south, you may find a little more of a party scene than say up north. Here in Central Florida, we get a little more of a party scene during our events, such as Bike Week and Race Week. And those are more contained to that local area, primarily Daytona Beach, in Daytona Beach beach size in particular. So if you're not much of a partier, you'll still be fine. You can go about your day and not even have to be bothered by anyone for the most part. Now before moving to Florida, you might want to brush up on your hurricane safety checklist. We are known for hurricanes, tropical and severe tropical weather storms. But the good news with that is you will get plenty of notice, sometimes a little too much hyped up notice where it puts you in a panic and it turns out to be just a bad rainstorm. Unfortunately, those of us who have been living here many, many years, we don't sometimes take it as serious as we probably should, and we all wait till last minute and try and jam ourselves out of the state, or sit here and tough through it with no electricity. As I mentioned in some of my other videos, anytime a hurricane comes, I'm out of town. It's really hard living in Florida without electricity, which means no AC, because it's hot here. Now, Florida is also a swing state. So that means you'll see more political ads, maybe more door knocking, and possibly more conversations with neighbors and friends. Tourists are a big part of living in Florida, especially with our major theme parks such as Disney and Universal Studios being here. Many families are attracted to those areas to go and vacation. Plus, our beautiful warm weather and plenty of sunshine draws a lot of folks in. We get a lot in the Central Florida area. Folks will come here, stay, and drive the hour to the theme parks, or they come in for our events, again, such as like Bike Week and Race Week. Tourists are great to have around. We always welcome them with welcoming arms. Many end up buying little residential properties or maybe a condo on the beach, and then they rent it out when they're not here. That way they're always sure to have a place to stay when they are here, as we get so many tourists sometimes, it's hard to book a room. So when they end up purchasing an investment, that problem never has to happen to them ever again. They always have a place to stay. And some end up just living here year round then. It's worth going to Disney World at least once. Whether you're young, old, a kid at heart, have children or not, Disney is a must stop. Now, I'm a huge Disney fan. If you watched some of my other videos, you'll see I mention it often, especially once you are a local resident here in Florida. I mean, as local, you can be anywhere in the state of Florida. You get a huge considerable discount, which makes it almost impossible not to go. I absolutely love Disney. There's so much to it. It's just not for children. It's a terrific time for everyone. I usually don't go in the summer because it's super hot there, and with their high buildings, you get zero breeze. But I recommend everyone, when you come here, please do me a favor, go ahead and check it out. You're just gonna absolutely love it. And if you don't for some reason, well, at least you got it off your bucket list, right? The Daytona 500 is a slice of the American dream. Just like Disney World, the Daytona 500 is a big part of Florida. It's not called the Great American Race for nothing, but you think car racing might not be for you. You'd be surprised how enjoyable a car race can be, if for nothing else, the people watching. If you like baseball, you'll love living in Florida. If you're a baseball fan or open to becoming one, Florida may be a great choice for you. Every year, the great leagues train in Florida. You can see some major league players or to some minor aspiring ones. Also, right here in Central Florida, we have the Jackie Robinson baseball field, which is quite popular, and they have some excellent games there. Now, there's also more to Florida than just Disney World and the beaches. We have plenty to do. Hiking, kayaking, scuba diving, hot air balloons, you name it. There is so much to do with our warm weather year-round. It's pretty much anything goes year-round except snow skiing. But we do have water skiing. Now, one thing that's not that great here in Florida, I've personally never encountered it or have had anyone I've known encounter it, but it is good to know before moving here, is the possibility of sinkholes. There are some sinkholes because of our softer sand. We're basically on an island and we have plenty of sand underneath us. Is an occasional car or house will start getting swallowed up by a sinkhole. There's no warning when it's going to happen. They just happen. So that is something to be aware of. Again, I don't feel it as a personal threat, or I don't walk around scared my home's gonna go all of a sudden get sunken in, but it is something to be aware of, and that's why I wanted to put it on my list. Florida taxes are low, no state income tax, and pretty affordable living here in Florida. That's a win score. Another thing with Florida, it's a golf state. Do you love to golf? The state boasts a large number of golf courses. Actually, a lot of subdivisions here in Central Florida and throughout the state have homes, subdivision homes built around these golf courses. So you get to look out your back door, walk across the street, hit a couple balls, watch the beautiful golfers going by with the rolling hills and the water. It's beautiful. Whether you're a golfer or not, I actually live in a golf course community myself, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. And the number one thing when moving to Florida you should know is, in your spare time, you can become a celebrity stalker. We have folks from like Oprah, Tim Tebow, The Rock, Jimmy Buffett, and John Travolta, all living here in Florida. As a matter of fact, John Travolta had a home at one of our local homes here in Central Florida called Spruce Creek Fly-In over there in Port Orange. Spruce Creek Fly-In is a subdivision where you can park your airplane right there in your airplane garage, your hangar, and they have runways where you can come in and out. When I remember that subdivision first came here, it was so amazing. It's still quite a thriving, gorgeous subdivision, and folks that like to have their own private planes park their planes right there and take off in and out right of that area. Well, I hope these tips are helpful in deciding you're moving to Florida. Go ahead, give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. I'd love to help you find that perfect home or that dream spot for you. Until next time.